Welcome back to Gary Brown Forging On. Today we're going to make a fireplace poker, actually this one. I already made it and I filmed it. Hopefully it came out. And we're going to do a finial on the end of it, a little curl. And it's still a little rough right now. Do a twist, and then the end is actually made into a hook. We actually made it to a point. We fold it over, forge weld it, and then make another point. And this is what we're going to make. So stick around, and hope you enjoy it. And thanks for staying tuned. Please subscribe, like the channel, and share it and ask questions in the comments. To make the fireplace poker, I'm going to start off with a piece of 3/8 inch square stock, 36 inches long. I'm going to taper this end down. And to do that, we're going to get it hot. We're going to hold it at an angle on our work, and we're going to hit it at an angle. And we're going to work it right here on the edge. That's just a way of using the edge, like you would your cross peen, to fuller it and stretch the metal. When I'm through, this metal should be stretched out to here and to a point. So let's get some metal hot. And hopefully see how this works. It's kind of windy out, so I'm hoping it's not distorting this microphone real bad. Okay. We have it hot, and we're going to take the end of it, about last inch, and I'm just working on the edge. The reason I do it this way, and I don't lay it down and forward like this, is I don't have my metal touching the anvil so much, so it can suck all the heat out, because the anvil's cold. And as you can see, it starts cooling off quick enough. So just using the edge of that to full it out, flatten it out some. Get another heat. We're going to keep pouring it. You can also lay it here and hit your hammer along the edge, which draws out the metal also. Different ways of doing it, but this sucks out the heat a lot faster because you're laying your anvil down. Get another heat. Always want to draw it out and leave it square while you're working it. We're going to make it round, but not until we're done. You're going to get it on the edge, hold your piece up, hit on the point like that. So my hammer's at an angle. Clean up, straighten up our work. So now, once you got the point, as point as you want it, now we're going to put on the diamond. Put the knife edges up. take it from a square to an octagon. And then it's just a matter of planishing it. This isn't planishing it yet. It's still pretty red. It may not come out in the camera. But working it down into a spike. Now this is actually going to be the spike coming up and out. This isn't the point at the end. So you want to have this all work because you won't be able to work it later very easily. So this whole piece from here up to where I started necking it down, probably up about here, it's going to be the spike. And I'm going to lay it back and it's going to come out and actually be a hook here. And then we're going to forge weld the end of this. So I'll probably come here and fold this over somewhere in that general area, fold it back on itself. But first we have to put a big divot in there to fold it over. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to lay this so it's a 45, so it's right on this edge. Try to find a fairly sharp edge here, and I'm going to hammer it almost halfway, or maybe a little more than halfway through, and just put a same spot. Just going to put a big dent in it. Okay, so what we want to do is about where that mark was. Put that on 45, and we're going to hit it flat. And we're going to put a dent in there. Keep it right on that dent. Another one, another one, another one. You see how it's putting a dent in there? We want a little bit more than that. Okay, straighten out the rest of it. And then we want to bend that over at the dent out there. So we're going to go away from the dent we made. Come over here. We're just going to break off. It's getting too cold. I don't want it to break. I just want it to fold over on itself. So I just want to continue that over. I think I'm going to wire brush it a little before I get there, because this is where I'm going to weld it, right in that crease there. Forge weld it. So don't need to get too close. You can see. Hopefully you can see that. And when we're done, this piece here will be forge welded, and this will be turned into a point, and then we'll heat and we'll bend this up at a hook. Any kind of a design you want. Some people want them straight out. I usually bend mine more like a hook backwards so you can grab and pull stuff toward you. So now we want to get our welding flux. Okay, it's getting hotter, so what I want to do is put me a layer of flux on. Now the flux here I make, it was a recipe I got from a guy. I'm going to try a different recipe. Next one is the purpose of the flux is to keep oxidation or scaling from happening where you're wanting to forge weld. Really, the flux That's all it's doing. It's not doing anything. It's not like glue or something. So you put that on there, and what I've mixed together is 50-50 iron oxide and boric acid powder. I ordered a 5-pound bag of each off of Amazon or eBay or something a long time ago, and split it with a couple other blacksmiths 3 ways. And it was pretty cheap, and it's worked well for me. But there's another one that's out there that's actually even it's like 5 or 6 different ingredients in it. Let me flex that again. And you want this to get molten. And that flux will actually flow. I don't think you can see it in this video, but it's almost like it's bubbling. So I'm gonna move this camera back and try to get set. So now this type of a weld. Some call it a faggot weld. It's an old term. I'm making any derogatory remarks. And y'all can't see off camera, but I'm fluxing it again since I was away. And I'll go in and out like this multiple times so that I get a good even heat. I'll flux it 2 or 3 times. It's just more paranoia on my part. Now some people actually will take their pieces of welding together and sling it off the liquid flux as they're walking to the anvil and they hit it. Now the thing about when we're doing this forge weld, you don't hit it hard because it's so hot, you'll crush it. You just want it hard enough to tap it together. Okay, I think we're about ready. Let's see if this works. I'm going to go back in, flux it again. I won't hit it too much right off the bat. And then we're going to repeat. Rinse and repeat. I made a flux spoon in my green coal class. I can't find it. I had it the other day. I'm using my fingers, so now they're all black. I made 5 tomahawks, mouse tomahawks, which are small tomahawks. And I was making 4 of them, but one of them just would not weld. They were fold over mild steel with a hard carbon steel blade in the end of it. All right, okay. So that should be welded now. Let's hope. Yeah, I can't pull it apart. So you can see I want to get that part down away. Now all that's welded, and I'm going to go get up welding heat again, and I'm going to work it down because I want this end to be the 3/8 square like this is, so it all blends together with this hook coming out.